Hi, welcome everybody. I'm Sue Anderson. I'm President and CEO at Marion and Arroyo Grande Hospitals. And I want to thank all of you because you were such a big part of our Day of Hope and Day of Hope celebration today. It's an honor to commemorate the 12th Day of Hope. I can't believe it's already been 12 years, but it was a little idea. You know, I remember the early days of it. We had heard about something similar in the Valley area or something, and we took that, and then the community just responded in such an incredible way. I mean, that day, it just warms all our hearts when we see every street corner, people waving newspapers, the collaboration with the Santa Maria Times, and, the fact that everybody can just give $1 even and contribute. So it's truly a community event, and we are so proud to be a part of it and bring it every year to our community. All of the proceeds that come through Day of Hope and all the proceeds to Mission Hope go for so many things, whether it's equipment so that we can offer the advanced technology for our patients, or whether it's our vans or our cars and our drivers, our nurse navigators, all of that comes through the funds that are used for donations, along with trying to help families out that are going through their cancer journey. So your generous support has really made a tangible difference to Mission Hope and to our community. So I thank you all for really stepping up and helping us raise funds. You're going to be very excited by the total this year. So I also want to make a heartfelt appreciation to this year's 2 Day of Hope ambassadors. We had one for Arroyo Grande and one for Santa Maria. So Denise Villaretti, Denise. And then Anna Sosnowski that couldn't be here. But I will say Denise and Anna, I saw them at every event. I think I said to Denise, did you realize when you said yes to being an ambassador, how much was involved in it? Because there's just so much community outpouring and so many events around it. And she did a fantastic job. Both of our ambassadors did. As I turn it over to Dr. April Kennedy, most of you know Dr. Kennedy. She's a distinguished hematologist and oncologist at Mission Hope Cancer Center. Her commitment to her patients and her field is truly inspiring, and we look forward to her insights that she's going to give us in her reflection. So thank you, Dr. Kennedy.
Thank you, Sue, for that very kind introduction. So good morning, everyone. I am Dr. Kennedy with Mission Hope Cancer Center, and it is an honor to stand before you today, not just as a physician, but as a witness to the extraordinary resilience that fills this space. Looking out at your faces, patients, survivors, caregivers, supporters, and our dedicated Mission Hope team, I'm reminded of the profound privilege it is to be part of this community. Every day in the halls of Mission Hope, Santa Maria, and Arroyo Grande, we face incredible challenges. We deliver difficult news, design treatment plans, and navigate the difficult landscape of a cancer diagnosis. But amidst the science and struggle, there's a constant, unwavering current that flows through everything that we do: hope. Hope isn't a passive wish. It's an active ingredient. It's the spark in a patient's eyes when we can share positive news. It's a determination of a caregiver tending to a loved one. It's the silent strength in the face of uncertainty. And from my perspective as a hematologist-oncologist, it's a driving force behind every late night, our research, and every new therapy that we're able to provide our patients. So today, at our Day of Hope celebration, we're not just acknowledging the journey, we're celebrating the strength that carries us through it. We're celebrating the breakthroughs that once seemed impossible, the moments of joy amidst hardship, and the connections that bind us together. To our patients and survivors, your courage inspires us beyond measure. You teach us about perseverance, about living each day fully, and about the power of the human spirit. Thank you. Thank you for trusting us with your care and for showing us what true bravery looks like. To our caregivers and families, you are the anchors in the storm. Your love, dedication, and unwavering support are an essential part of the healing process. We see your sacrifices and we honor your tireless commitment. To the community members who sold Day of Hope newspapers, you turned a simple act into a powerful statement of support. Your effort reaching out into the community not only raised vital funds, but also spread awareness and showed a tangible commitment to our mission. Thank you for your hard work and dedication. To our incredible event sponsors, I just really want to give these guys a hand as well. Your generosity is the bedrock upon which events like Day of Hope are built. Your belief in our mission, your financial support, and your partnership allow us to reach more people, provide more services, and ultimately bring more hope. Thank you for your leadership and commitment to our community's health. And finally, to the entire Mission Hope team, our nurses, navigators, therapists, administrative staff, volunteers, you are the heart and soul of this center. Your passion, expertise, and compassion create a haven of healing and support, and I'm deeply proud to work alongside each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kennedy. That was extraordinary. Appreciate it. What resonated with me primarily in Dr. Kennedy's remarks was the interspersing of the word hope. In so many ways, in so many points of time in all of our lives, the importance of hope. And here we are, right? What's the backdrop behind me? Mission Hope. So that just, thank you for that. Anyway, my name is Kathleen Sullivan. I've had the pleasure to meet most of you over the years. I'm so glad to see you all here today. And a personal thank you again for absolutely everything that you all do for this community. It's incredible. As Sue mentioned, Day of Hope would not be possible without incredible partnerships. So at this moment, I'd like to acknowledge the dedicated leadership of the Santa Maria Times. And I know they're here, but specifically, I'd like to thank Terry Lifesti, Marga Cooley, and Danielle Chavez. The Santa Maria Times writes and designs the Day of Hope newspaper every year. And as you saw this year, it was thicker. It was amazing. There were testimonies and all kinds of incredible stories. It was just truly amazing. I still have 3 copies that someone hasn't taken on the hallway outside my office. At this time, though, and I know Marga's here, but I'd like to introduce Marga Cooley to the podium. Marga, there. Oh, you're right in front of me. Yay. Couldn't do without you. Please come.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Kathleen. And thank you to our Mission Hope team and the Santa Maria Times for the opportunity to speak today. I'm Marga Cooley, the executive editor of the Santa Maria Times. I've been with the paper since 2010. I've been thinking about sharing my story every year since we started our Day of Hope partnership 12 years and nearly $3 million ago. But the time never seemed right. This year it does. 21 years ago, I had just completed a lumpectomy, 33 rounds of radiation, and was starting a 5-year course of tamoxifen, all geared to protect me from ductal carcinoma in situ, a form of breast cancer. I was 42. Breast cancer, scary words. I still have a hard time saying them. While in situ, meaning the cancer is encapsulated, is one of the least invasive cancers, the diagnosis changed my life. It forced me to face my mortality, to examine my decision-making. I hugged my young daughter a little tighter, and I looked at the value of time through new eyes. There were only 4 people who knew about my diagnosis for nearly a year. I didn't want sympathy. I didn't want to jeopardize my job. Most of all, I didn't want the word cancer to define me. Today, because of events like Day of Hope and the courage you and others have had to share your stories, the word cancer, while still scary, is no longer something I'm unable to talk about. It's no longer something that we as a society are unable to talk about. Shouting the words hope and cancer from the street corner as we sell special editions of the Santa Maria Times and spread your stories during Day of Hope is about raising courage as well as money. I could share with you a whole list of people I know who have or who are fighting cancer, but I won't because I know each of you have a similar list. Instead, I'll say thank you. Because of your inspiration, I'm proud to be able to share my story today and celebrate with you your courage to be part of the solution. We are all in this together. Thank you.
Thank you, Marga. That was just wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing your story. It is a personal thing with all of us in some way, shape, or form. So, today we're also honored by our Inspire level sponsors in attendance, Pacific Petroleum and the Teal Journey Ovarian Cancer Foundation. So please join me in a round of applause as we welcome John Hochlutner of Pacific Petroleum and Christina Martin-Cinco of the Teal Journey Ovarian Cancer Foundation. John and Christina.
Good morning. Thank you, my friend. I honestly feel like I am among friends today, and I am honored to share the stage with John. John and Pacific Petroleum, I don't know that there isn't an event in the Valley that this man and his company doesn't support. Thank you, John. He supports the Teal Journey in a big way, and for that, I'm extremely grateful. As we sit here this morning, I can't help but feel the love in our community who continues to give to this event. This is absolutely my favorite community event and the best community event. And as someone who helps manage a nonprofit who also has community events, that means a great deal to me that this is such a big, big thing. There isn't anyone here who hasn't been affected by cancer in some way, shape, or form. There isn't any one of us who doesn't know someone who has been at this wonderful institution. We are so lucky to have Mission Hope Cancer Center in our community. It is just amazing. There's no reason why patients need to leave our community unless they have something very rare, a very rare form of a disease, because we have a wonderful institution. We have wonderful caregivers. Everyone is a family here. It's such a great feeling. I know how wonderful I feel when I can pick up the phone and text Kathy or, text Jessa or, Cynthia or a number of people here and ask them for something for one of my patients or someone else in the community that I know and needs help. This is a community. This is an incredible institution, and I'm honored to be a part of it. I've been a part of Day of Hope since the very beginning, and it's been an honor to see it grow. The amazing community support, it's just amazing. And Denise, I have to give you a special shout out. You've been a wonderful, extraordinary ambassador, a wonderful advocate for ovarian cancer and for women's cancers, and I applaud you. And you had a wonderful mentor in Eileen. So this is an honor to support. There's never any question as to whether or not the Teal Journey is going to support Day of Hope and Mission Hope, because this is where the bulk of our money goes. And we are honored to do this work and honored to be here in the community for all of you. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'd like to thank Mission Hope, all of its employees, and all of its volunteers for being so supportive to our community. And I want to especially thank, we're all so blessed to live in this community and how we all gather and help out. Thank you.
Watch your step there. The balloons are attacking. Thank you. Thank you so much, John and Christina. It's amazing what both of you and all those that you work with do every year. We're down one. So before we announce the top Day of Hope fundraising teams and the total amount raised for this year's event, we'd like to give you a quick recap on this year's festivities and thank our amazing sponsors. And I know that Ben is going to play our video.
Thank you, Day of Hope! $1. Thank you!
This year's Day of Hope wouldn't be possible without event partner Santa Maria Times and these amazing sponsors: Pacific Petroleum California, the Teal Journey Ovarian Cancer Foundation, News Channel 12, News Channel 3, News Channel 11, and Telemundo Costa Central, KSBY 6 and Laugh, Ameriprise Financial, Innovative Diagnostics, MHCC LLC, Rancho Harvest, Santa Maria Gastroenterology Medical Group, Coastal Radiation Oncology, Mechanics Bank, Nick and Kathy Tompkins, Allen Hancock College, Coast Hills Credit Union, San Ynez Band of Chumash Indians, Always Clean, Arroyo Grande Chevrolet, Anonymous Donor, Calcos Machinery and John Deere, Charter Brokerage, Cintas, Glenn Burdett, Home Motors Chevrolet, Montecito Bank and Trust, Next Step Transports, Reason Health, T-Mobile Foundation, Toyota Santa Maria, Kia Santa Maria, and Honda Santa Maria, 95.7 The Beat, Sunny Country 102.5, Pirate Radio 104.1, Back Porch Flowers, Cameron and Moresco CPAs, Care Connection, Central Coast Community Energy, Central Coast Property Management, J.R. Bartow, Local Copies, etc., Mario Juarez, Attorney at Law, Maya Mexican Restaurant, Plantel Nurseries Incorporated, Rutledge, Santa Barbara Foundation, Santa Maria Valley Chamber of Commerce, the Sisters of St. Francis, Swiss Restaurant and Bar, Urology Associates, West Coast Community Bank. With our appreciation and gratitude, thank you.
That list just keeps growing every year. Thank you. Jessa.
Thank you, Kathy, and thank you to all of our sponsors. Just as Kathy and Sue and Christina and John said before, Day of Hope would not be possible without all of you and our generous community. So thank you for celebrating with us today. I have the privilege of giving out and announcing the first award for the 2025 Day of Hope. And that first award is for the top school. This is the highest amount that any local school has raised for Day of Hope. And I'm pleased to announce that El Camino Junior High School raised $5,900. So we have SB Ruiz here with us today. SB, will you please come up to the front to accept your award? And if we could get a photo of SB, that would be great. There we go. Thanks, Ben. So SB and her team of junior high school students really went above and beyond this year and raised nearly $6,000. SB, thank you so much for all that you've done. All right, I'm going to hand it off to Montisa for the next award.
Hello, I'm Montisa Phelan Lopez. I'm the Vice President of Philanthropy at Arroyo Grande Community Hospital. And this is the second year that we have participated in the 5 cities with Day of Hope. And we are thrilled to announce that we have had another year of growing, and we just know that it's going to continue to grow. And we are so grateful for this incredible community. This year, I have the honor of announcing the most spirited team. And this team was so full of energy. They really did look like rock stars, if that gives you any hint. And they also sold the highest number of newspapers in the 5 cities area. So at this time, I'm thrilled to announce that the Arroyo Grande's Most Spirited Award is presented to Team Rockstar Branch Grands. And I don't think anyone is here today to accept this award, but they are the Grandmothers Club of Branch School. So, okay, Jessa.
All right, and now for the most spirited team for the Santa Maria area. This year's team hit new limits, and the enthusiasm was at an all-time high. And I have the honor of announcing the most spirited Day of Hope team goes to those who made up the team of Dignity Health, Home Health, Hospice, and Infusion team. Please come up for your award. You probably saw this team out on the corner of College in Maine. They were dressed up as race car drivers. What's extra special about this team is that they began fundraising for Day of Hope about 4 months ahead of time. 4 months prior, they were doing bake sales, rummage sales. They were doing anything that they could do to raise money for Day of Hope. So thank you so much to the Dignity Health, Home Health, Hospice, and Infusion team. We appreciate you. As many of you know, for Day of Hope, we have 2 categories. We have a corporate, which is a business category, and we also have a friends and family category. And today we're going to do the top 2 teams in both categories. As we start today, we are going to begin with our business teams. And Montisa, you get the honor.
Okay, so this year, let's see, let me get to my spot here. The Day of Hope 2025 third place corporate team is Dignity Health, Hospice, Infusion, TCC, and Palliative Care, raising $7,606. This team was led by Michelle Rodriguez. Please come up. Okay, the Day of Hope 2025 second place corporate team is Coast Hills Credit Union, raising $10,981. This team was led by Coast Hills employees Carla Gonzalez, Amelia Gonzalez Paz, and Lisa Ma, Leticia Gonzalez, and Kathy Kachu.
Awesome. Let's give a round of applause for the Coast Hills team. And again, to the Coast Hills team, they will be doing fundraising well in advance of Day of Hope. They are always supporting us with unique ways. Not only are they selling donations and little flyers that go up at their sites, at their branches, but they also are the banking team for Day of Hope. Most of you don't know that, but the team we have in front of us with Coast Hills, not only do they sell newspapers in the morning, but in the afternoon, they come and help the operations team, and they literally count all the money for Day of Hope, which takes hours. So thank you so much to our Coast Hills folks. And today we are going to announce the top team, the first place team for the corporate category. This award goes to a team that is incredibly dedicated. It's a team of individuals who come together every year to support Day of Hope in a truly remarkable way. And the winner this year is Team Rugged Radios, right here in front, led by Greg Cottrell. So Greg and Jaden, please come to the front. Again, a special story with Greg and his entire team at Rugged Radios. They fundraise for Day of Hope well in advance as well. But they really make it a team effort, and the entire office, their headquarters in Rio Grande, they spend months preparing for Day of Hope, and we could not be more grateful. But let's give them that amount. The amount they raised is $37,000.81. Truly fantastic. Greg, would you like to come up to say anything?
Okay. All right, first off, I got to give you this little envelope with a little check in there. You know, every year it gets exciting. Every year it gets exciting. Mission Hope, man, the good that they're doing every single day. So I thought a lot about Mission Hope. So I wrote down a few things. You know what? It's not just Mission Hope. It's Mission Forward. Okay? It gives a path forward for families, for patients. It's Mission Fight. It shows the path to go through and have these patients fight to move forward. It's also Mission Comfort. When you come to Mission Hope, you're comforted to know that there is so much available for you to continue and fight through this, you know, to get through it all. But biggest thing for me is it's Mission Life. It's giving people life after cancer. And that's why we fight. That's why we do this. That's why we continue to raise money, and we continue to do this. We continue to encourage. All right. We can continue to encourage other businesses to get involved. It's not that hard. You know, it just, you gotta want to do it. You gotta plan it. You gotta go for it. And that's what we do year after year after year. I'm proud that we can continue to raise more money. And because this is truly Mission Life. And that's so, you know, man, how many more are going to pop up here? Yeah. But anyways, I encourage everybody, keep going. I know fundraising can be tough. It can be difficult, but encourage the next person, because every dollar counts. And to raise over $37,000 this year is pretty remarkable, because we know what good it's going to do. We know the lives are going to save. We know the comfort that you're going to give the families. You know, that's what Mission Hope is all about. And that's why we continue to do this. So thank you for all the hard work you're doing. I'm doing the easy part. You're doing the hard work. So thank you for everything you do.
Thank you, Greg. And I just have to add, Rugged Radios, since their inception of fundraising for Mission Hope Cancer Center, has now raised nearly $240,000 just from Rugged Radios and the entire Rugged Radios team and their community of supporters. So thank you again very much. We appreciate that. Okay. And now we're going to move on to the next category, to the friends and family category. So Kathy, hand off to you.
Thank you, Jessa. And thank you, Greg. So, yes, top friends and family teams recognition. So the Day of Hope third place friends and family team is, I get to tell this story, is Teal Wings, raising $8,623. And please welcome up our friend Denise. Come up to the front for a photo, but also microphone for you if you like. Wow. That's beautiful.
Thank you, everyone. Oh my, what a surprise. As they've said, would you like to be the ambassador? And I had no idea what it would be like. But, to be part of Mission Hope, that's what it's about. It doesn't have to be a big title. It doesn't have to be a big experience, although this was a great experience. And just knowing the care that you receive, not only as a patient, as I am, but watching it over the years with my family that had participated in being a patient, seeing the successes and the challenges, they always come and surround you with care and love and support. Even if it's not a great day, they make it a great day by encouraging you to know that tomorrow is another day. And that's where your hope lies, is in the journey and looking at those short-term goals. These are huge goals. And without the community's support and the generous donations, those hopes can't be instilled in each patient. But through Mission Hope, Dignity Health, and all the community that donate, we appreciate it, and thank you so very much.
Thank you, Denise, again. Wonderful. And then now for the second place friends and family team. I know she's here. My colleague and friend over there, Meredith Rodriguez, for the pink ribbon, raising $16,143. Come on up here for your photo. And the microphone. He says no microphone. Are you sure? Okay. Thank you all. Eric. Oh, thank you. I love it when he catches me off script. All right, because I didn't tell you about the first place. Finally, the Day of Hope first place friends and family team is Team Passion for Color, raising a staggering $192. And this team, as many of you know, was led by Monica Berrigan, Angelica Gutierrez, and Lorena Chavez. Are they here? Are you coming up for your photo? Yes, there they are. Does Monica want to say a few words? All right, together, let's keep up the good work, is what she said. Thank you so much, you guys. That's an incredible amount. Derek. Now you, thank you.
Thank you very much. My name is Derek Baden. I'm the Senior Director of Cancer Services for the Central Coast. Thanks for having me. As the second year for Arroyo Grande Community Hospital to participate, I want to acknowledge that the Field to Table events team was the highest fundraising team of all the 5 city areas, raised over $5,000 for that team. So thank you for your amazing support. Field to Table events team, come on up. Thank you very much. You want to say a few words? Nope. All right. And then I will hand this off to Sue Anderson.
Okay, thank you. Well, that was fun. So now we saved the best for last here. If we can get a drum roll, please, and get Denise up here. We're going to announce the grand total that was raised for Day of Hope. Okay, ready, set, go. $473,000. Woo! That's so amazing because it represents 42 sponsors, 74 teams, and donors throughout the community and even the nation. Rugged Radio's had people, I think, from all over the world donating. And compared to last year we raised $409,000. So that was a 15.7% increase. Truly, truly remarkable. Today's been so touching hearing from everybody. And like everyone says, we've all been touched by cancer in our families, and to see the team here and all that all of you do every single day over at Mission Hope, and to have the community so supportive of it, it's just incredible. So thank you all for coming today. Thank you for sponsoring your teams, your donations. We really appreciate it. And here's for next year, right? Thank you all.